Hi, ladies. Well, it's me again. And this has been so much fun to interview all of these amazing, beautiful women who are going to Tastemaker in May, top of May. And we are here today with Fran Jackson, who I know we all love and adore to see Fran doing her thing on social media. And we, of course, love her as part of our Mertens Meyer group. Fran is here for Achieving Core Team Leader. And this is part of our bucket, if you will, of growing builders. So what Fran has achieved is she now has the power of three, which we know is just a sweet spot at Cabby for business growth. And she's achieved the power of three. And that means that she has 3+ total team members on her first level going into this spring season we're in right now. And at least one of those was a launch stylist, of course, last season. This means she is core team leader and is going to Tastemaker. And you are going to be there with others who have also achieved this. And those women are Kate Benson, Heidi Plummer, Michelle Rainwater, Dottie Sandoval, and Becky Schofield. These are all our growing builders in the Mertens Meyer org. And Fran, I know you're excited to go, but I got to know, what are you most excited about?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I have to hold myself in check to not be intimidated by the company that you just mentioned that I will be in the company of. But what I'm really most excited about is the chance to have kind of that intimate time with our Cabby leadership team and the design team, because I think of that as kind of the brain trust of our company. And I feel like it's a real honor to be able to have a little bit of time carved out without quite the hubbub that we generally do. So
it's true. And I love that you said small, intimate, and it really does make a difference as far as getting to know the exec team and getting to know the other women that are going to be there. You're going to love that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And I have to know, was this trip a goal for you?
To be honest, Beth, not really. The outcome really had nothing to do with my goal. What happened for me is, as I started bringing team members on, I really found myself recapturing the joy of what I love the most about my Cabby business. And I don't feel like I ever lost it, but maybe I just got accustomed to it and kind of forgot what an honor it is to be able to work with women just one-on-one, person by person, and just share true connection and see confidence build. And I kind of had a chance to see that through the eyes of some of my new team members. And it was exhilarating for me. So the outcome is wonderful, but it really wasn't the goal. The goal was to just be in the moment, be in the day, walk alongside of my team members, and just remember how blessed I am, how blessed they are to be a part of this Cabby community. So
Fran, I couldn't agree more. And I honestly kind of love it more that the trip itself wasn't even a goal. You were just doing your thing, living out what you were believing. And that was your belief in sharing the opportunity and what it can mean for people. And I think it's so cool that you've been reinvigorated by seeing it through the eyes of our launch stylists. That's amazing.
It's so true. And one of my launch stylists happens to be my daughter. So this is kind of a long realized dream to have her, who actually introduced me into Cabby, to bring her alongside of me. And I guess being that close to someone at the start of their business is just, what a gift this is that we have to share. And I've never felt more strongly about how critical we are in the world. We are powerful, and this is important what we're doing. It is not frivolous. And I'm just feel kind of abounding in joy about that. So
I can see why. And it's all over your face for sure. And I think it's so cool that your daughter sells with you now. I know that's something I would dream about. And I do think sometimes we forget to ask our family to come alongside us and join us in this cabbie business because they're kind of the obvious choice. We're with them all the time, but those are the people sometimes we forget to talk to about the opportunity.
Well, I think that's true and can be applied to the women, especially for those of us who have been in business for any amount of time. The women who have been our cabbie core and our faithful clients and customers that maybe we have asked 1, 2, 10 times.
Yes.
And then you just decide, well, they're not interested in that. It really opened my eyes back up to just presenting the opportunity and the possibility and being, I feel like, far more welcoming into the business of cabbie than I ever have been before. And perhaps without the idea of, oh gosh, I want to grow my team. That's not how I feel. I feel like this is so great. If you want to know about this, if you want a little bit of this in your life, like, I would love to work with you. And that's coming truly from my heart. So I don't know if it was Kimberly or Katie who kept talking about at one point releasing the outcome. I feel like the outcome has, flown away for me. And it's just all about the present moment. And the present moment is a beautiful place to be.
Yes, for sure. And we would love to know if you have any advice, if there are other women out there that are really maybe hesitating to share the opportunity, what advice would you give them?
I think just stay really natural, stay natural with what it is that you say, let it come from here for you. And make sure that your activities reflect your passion. If you are excitedly inviting someone into this, then be excited about what you're doing. And then you're not fearful to pick up the phone and call somebody who has ghosted you, for 4 or 5 text messages. Speak to them. Let your activities really, let those be a reflection of what your passion is and how you're feeling. So that would be probably my primary, keep your actions aligned. And then I would also say, stay in the moment, stay in the moment and don't be thinking about what this means for your end of month PQV or how you really need that extra show. Just be present with the woman who's in front of you and let things unfold naturally. And then finally, it just completely dovetails with our whole campaign. Just have fun. Like, ladies, this is a fun business. This is a joy-filled business. And as long as you're sharing that, I feel like everything else will just come in its own time. So have some fun.
Y'all heard it straight from Fran. I love let your activities reflect your passion. Love that. Stay in the moment and have fun. Fran, we are so excited for you. I, for one, can't wait to spend more time with you and hear all about those new grandbabies. And when we're at Tastemaker and maybe share a little glass of wine or two.
That sounds wonderful, Beth.
Yes. Thank you,
All
Fran.
right. Thank you.